Well, hello, folks. How are we today? It's a beautiful, cool Sunday morning in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm here to have a little bit of an emergency press conference, a bit of a State of the Union, State of the League, just to discuss some issues and to discuss kind of where we go forward. Now, I'm sure you're looking at me and saying, what the hell is up with you? Well, I haven't showered yet today, okay, guys? It's been a little bit of a crazy morning, a lot of thoughts, a lot of feelings going through my head. And I think you know what that's about, and that's where do we go from here? Do we continue with this league as myself as league commissioner? Well, I'm here to tell you that I will, in fact, be back for the 2017 season as league commissioner. I hope that makes many of you happy. I'm sure for others you're just like, well, whatever. Another day, another dollar. We knew this was coming. I'm not going to lie to you. You know, when I first said this, that I was not going to be league commissioner going forward, I meant it. I've had enough of some of the bullshit we have in this league, and to that say, let's make it better. I'll quickly address the trade. Now, I know looking at it, 4 or 5 weeks later, and even at the time, a lot of you were, in your minds justified in your feelings towards it. We meant no malice in the trade. We, like any team, we're trying to make our team better. For Pat and his team, I think he was looking for a change of pace now. I think he admitted that he wasn't really thinking going forward. He was just thinking this season. And really, to that, I can't blame him. And I don't think anyone can blame him. So I think someone just got killed in my apartment. No big deal. We are in Dorchester. But in regards to the trade, it is what it is. We've moved on as we do. I think we'd be obviously in a better spot if we had Antonio Brown on our team. But hey, we're going to deal with Jordan Howard, who's going to be a big part of our week, as well as Brandon Marshall, who's going to be a big part of our push to make the playoffs there. So we'll see how that goes. A few other items I'd like to just address, and this is going to be kind of the story for the week. Since I have only written one, and that's mainly due to what happened and what transpired about 5 weeks ago, but is what it is. Let's talk quickly about the college playoff. Now, I haven't watched a ton of college football this year, but I did spend a good amount of time yesterday watching the games and taking it in. And if I was the committee, the 4 teams I'd like to see in the playoffs, not that this matters, is Alabama, obviously, Clemson, Ohio State, and Penn State. I don't see why you need to have Washington in this. I know they went ahead and they had one loss, and that's all well and good, but you're in the Pac-12. Pac-12 is the Pac-12. No one really gives a shit about the Pac-12. Personally, I don't. So that's what I'd like to see. It probably won't happen. It's probably going to be Bama, Clemson, Ohio State, and Washington. And that is what it is. So anyways, on to some Week 13 matchups here. So obviously some big playoff implications there. The main one being Team McMahon in Prestige Worldwide, fighting for that last playoff spot. I think McMahon's going to come out on top of this. I think we're going to beat the Outlanders this week. I think that Little Megget, if he adds a kicker, will conquer Prestige Worldwide and possibly in the meantime secure that 1 seed. I'd like to quickly say that, for Team Blue Chip and Little Megget, Brian's team, I think, what you saw last week in the last week's matchups is what you're going to see in the championship. I think it's going to be Little Megget versus Team Blue Chip, and I think that Blue Chip's going to pull it out. I think he's been the best team from beginning to end. I know that Little Megget's, team is looking just as good, if not better, in many respects than Blue Chip right now. But I'm going to take Blue Chip to take it all and get back to his old winning ways. Um, and lastly, I'll just let me just go through the matchups real quick. So yeah, I got McMahon over Outlanders. I got Megan over Prestige, Tweeter over Team Seven, Moss for Boss over Crushing the Casey's, Pat you'll owe $300. Nice job there. Nothing like putting up less than 100 points a week. Good job. And then we're gonna have K-Mac over Rainmakers and Blue Chip over All Train. So finally, all I'll say is that, yeah, Pat Reardon, you will owe the 300 for the 200 for the regular and the 100 for being the lowest scoring team. And for everybody else, it's going to be $200. So if you can get those dues in this coming week, that would be great. Just so I have everything ready to go for whoever wins the championship. And that's that. So hopefully that kind of gives everybody some closure on this season. I can't promise I'm going to post any more stories or videos. Good luck, and let's make 2017 a lot better than 2016 was. Your commissioner signing off. Good luck, Godspeed, happy holidays.